So good day everyone, I am Aryan Karel Balan and in this video, I will be discussing or explaining the algorithm that I use, which is the DB scan. So first, let's identify what DB scan clustering is. So it is short for density-based clustering of applications with noise. And it is a clustering algorithm used in machine learning to partition data into clusters based on their distance to other points. It is effective at identifying and removing noise in a dataset, making it useful for data cleaning and outlier detection. The density-based clustering tool works by detecting areas where points are concentrated and where they are separated by areas that are empty or sparse. Points that are not part of a cluster are labeled as noise. So now that we have an idea about the algorithm that we'll use, let's proceed to the application. And we will use the mall customers dataset. So first, we imported the necessary library, which is pandas, and the next is where we load the dataset. Here, the dataset containing customer information is loaded into a data frame. The head function displays the first few rows while info function provides details about the data frame structure, including the data types and the non-null counts. Next is preparing the data for clustering. So in here, we drop the customer ID column since it is not relevant for clustering. Then we create a deep copy of the modified data to work with, ensuring that the original data remains unchanged. Next, we encode categorical variables. So this step encodes categorical variables like gender into numerical values using the label encoder, making them suitable for clustering algorithms. Now, these lines import a clustering tool, which is the dbScan, and use it to find groups in our data, which is the df underscore db, based on how close the data points are to each other. The EPS and min sample settings control how the algorithm determines what constitutes a cluster. So next, these two lines of code create a copy of the original data frame and add a new column representing the cluster assignments generated by the dbScan algorithm. So this allows for further analysis and visualization of the clusters without modifying the original data. And next is for analyzing cluster sizes. So this code calculates the size of each cluster by grouping the data frame by cluster labels and counting the occurrences, providing insights into how many points belong to each other, or to each cluster rather. So the next line of code is for identifying outliers. So outliers are identified as those points that do not belong to any cluster. So this line of code filters the data to identify and store all the points that dbScan has classified as outliers based on their cluster assignment of -1. And lastly, for the important part, visualizing the clusters. So this segment visualizes the clusters using scatter plots. This code visualizes the cluster and outliers identified by the dbScan algorithm, allowing us to observe the relationships between different features, which we use the annual income, age, and the spending score, and the cluster assignments. So these visualizations help us identify groups with high spending scores and varying income and age. So this is where the selected features contribute significantly. So for instance, we might observe a cluster of high income, high spending customers or a cluster of younger customers with moderate spending scores. So based on the features and clustering results, we can identify customers' segments for targeted marketing. So in here, we can see the group of people or customers who has high income and high spending score. Meanwhile, there are also customers who has moderate income and also moderate spending score. On the other hand, there are customers who has low income and low spending score. On the other visualization in which we use the features spending score and age, we can say that customers who tend to be young has high to moderate spending score, while older customers has only a moderate spending score. Meanwhile, the outliers may not have been fit into established segments, which could mean they require different marketing strategies or product offerings. So, understanding why certain customers are outliers can provide valuable insights into rich markets or unmet needs. So that is all for the DB scan clustering. I hope you understand it very well and thank you for listening.